Welcome back, guys, to part 2 of our no-damage run of The Lost Vikings for the Super Nintendo. We are now in a different time period. That was intense. Yeah, what a ride. I think I'm gonna be sick. We're in a different time period, in case you haven't noticed. We're in like prehistoric times and whatnot. There we go. Collect us some keys, bash this wall, and switch over to Olaf and have him come block that snail so that Eric doesn't get hit. Then we'll have Beliog take him out. As usual, the first level of this area is really short. This time period, or world, or whatever you want to call it, has one of the most awkwardly placed enemies in the entire game for a no damage run. You'll see him eventually. Have Olaf come down here and block all the attacks for whenever we open up the door. Go ahead and give the yellow key to Beliog and have him take out all the enemies. And there we have it. Now we just need to get to the exit. There aren't no more enemies here. Alright, one more of those. Time to get Olaf and Eric over to the exit. Almost there. Eric doesn't take his time getting there. He's pretty quick, obviously. It's nice to be outside again. Those blue lizards were kind of cute. Sheh, when they weren't trying to eat us. I think the next level is Float, F-L-O-T. Supposed to hint to you to use Olaf at the start to float down and get the key to let the others get through. Usually I don't do all that much floating throughout this area. I usually prefer to fall. It's just quicker, as you can see. Get Beliog ready. It's one thing I can say about these dinosaurs, it's that trying to block them while you're on a slope isn't the safest idea, because a lot of times they'll still get through your shield and hit you. So I'd rather use Beliog and have him attack with his sword. That's probably just me though. These are fire arrows. As you can see, what they do is they power up Beliog's arrows, and his arrows kill everything in one hit. Go ahead and get Olaf down here. I will remember to be a little more patient next to those statues. I just about got hit by a fireball up there. Have Olaf climb up and then block a dinosaur at the top up here. Get Beliog up. You gotta be careful after opening up this next door, because sometimes the cavemen will scroll onto the screen. You'll have to have Beliog take him out with his fire arrows, like that right there. Go ahead and get them all set up. Have Beliog pull out an arrow. There we go. Easy as it is. Easy stuff. Get Beliog up there to take out that snail. I believe this particular world or time period or whatever, there we go, I believe this particular time period or whatever has the most total levels in it. Has 7 levels total. We're on the 2nd level right now. We're just about done with it. As you can see, the exit is right here. Get Eric caught up. Like I said before, he doesn't take his time getting there either. Who were those weird-looking guys? I don't know, but did you check out their hairdos? And people say we need haircuts. The next level, I believe, is Trees. TRSS, I believe, is the password. Yep. Have Eric go up here to the top. He's going to have to go along the top to get the key to open up a bridge for the other two to get across. Get a smart bomb, talk to the old man. What do you think you are doing in my tree? Identify yourself, intruder. Eric the Swift at your service. I see. And why do you wear such a funny-looking costume? I am a Viking. Of course you are. Well, you are on private property, Viking. You must leave at once. Tell me the way, and I will be gone. You will find a key to the bridge in the tree on the other side of the waterfall. Now go. Keep Eric up at the top. If you need to use a smart bomb, go for it. That right there that I just picked up before the blue key is a shield. I'll show you what it does here in a moment. It adds one more max life to us. You see the blue dot now under Eric's health? It's one more total to his max life that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. Wait for this snail to go back over there, and then we'll take it out from behind. Arrows won't hurt the snails from behind, but you can still hurt them with the sword. Yeah, we'll want to have Olaf come over here and help us out with that caveman. The cavemen are annoying because they take so long to kill. Because you can't really hurt them while they're rolling around unless you have fire arrows. The most that you can do otherwise is block him or, hit him backwards with your sword, and that won't do damage. It'll just make him roll the other way, which you get the same effect out of Olaf's shield, but it's safer. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and get Beliog to the exit. Just about there. When we get home, we need to get one of those giant snails? Tree houses? No, those cold waterfalls that hover in midair. I want one of those too. PHRS. What does that stand for? Maybe prehistoric something? I don't really know. Weird password. Go ahead and give those arrows to Beliog. There we go. Beliog. You may occasionally hear me pronounce Beliog's name Beliog because that's how I pronounced it as a child, and it's just kind of burned into my brain. There we have it. We'll need to get Olaf up here soon to block some fireballs. Kinda odd that Olaf's shield is obviously made of wood, yet it can block fireballs like it's nothing. Oh well, though, I'm not complaining. Go ahead and get Eric caught up. Almost there. Have to have him break down this wall. And hit the switch. There we go. I think the only thing we have left is 2 cavemen, and with fire arrows, they won't take very long. You'll want to bring Olaf down last, obviously, because he's blocking the fireballs. You don't want anybody else to be hit. Go ahead and have him move forward some. And get Beliog down here to take them out. Knock this bridge down, alright. After this next caveman will be the exit. Stupid switch. There we go. And once again, get Eric caught back up. Are you guys holding up okay? I'm having a terrible time. Not me, I haven't ever got to clobber so many cool monsters. CVRN, I guess for cavern. That would make the most sense to me anyway. Take out the snail. You'll have to be careful because occasionally, yep, as you've probably seen at the bottom, occasionally the caveman down there will roll over here to the right, and you don't want that to happen because you'll have to have Olaf be blocking some fireballs. So we'll try to get him to go back over here to the left. Think that's good enough. You have to have Olaf block fireballs long enough for Beliog to get up high enough to be away from them. Eric can outrun them though, so it's no big deal for him. Let's go ahead and, alright. Get positioned better. That's 1 hit. It probably wouldn't be so annoying if they went out to 1 arrow, but it just takes too long with 2. Takes even longer if you miss like I did just a moment ago. We have 2 more of those before we can actually move on, though. I believe this is the 5th stage of this world that we're on now. We had the first one that was outside. The second one that was in the cave. Float, I believe is what the second one was called. The third one, which was trees. 4th one, which was PRHS. So yeah, we're on this stage now, the 5th one. The 6th one, you are in a swamp, and the 7th one, you're in a volcano. Have Eric break down the wall over here. There we have it. Go down 1 platform at a time. At least that's what I'm doing. I'm not quite sure if you'll take damage if you don't do that. As a matter of fact, I don't think that you have a choice. Well, except for right there, of course. Take out that snail. To save some time, we'll go ahead and put Beliog on one of the bubbles, then go ahead and get Eric caught up while he floats up. I guarantee that Eric will be back before anything happens to Beliog. We have to have Olaf and Eric work together to get a couple of keys for us. Let's see where Beliog is. Yeah, he's doing good. Go ahead and get him off up here. There we go. Get Olaf down, alright. You have to have Olaf here, otherwise Eric will be stunned too long from banging his head that he'll get hit by a fireball. Then you have to have Eric, obviously, to break the wall and to jump over here to unlock that door and get another key. Seems like they could have just, had one key hidden behind a wall. It would have made you still use both Eric and Olaf, but whatever, they can do what they want. Wait for this one, alright. I would recommend taking Olaf down to where Beliog, my bad. And get them ready to fight that caveman that's bouncing around on the other side of the door. You have to go down here and bang your head against some blocks. You can get that smart bomb over there, but I'm not interested in trying to get it. It's very possible, not that hard, you just have to be quick about it. Get Eric caught back up, and we'll move on to the swamp level. I believe the password there is BBLS Bubbles. And that level is the awkwardly placed enemy. I'm surprised that bubble held you up, Olaf. Watch it, I'm very sensitive about my weight. How did I manage to get stuck with these two? You'll get to see the most awkwardly placed enemy in this world, in this level. Use Beliog to take out the dino and the snail up here. I'd recommend taking out the snail first. And now time to get the dino. Beliog takes the longest to get across this swamp right here. Olaf can float longer distances with his shield, and Eric definitely takes the least amount of time because he can jump from one to another. Beliog can't float or jump, and therefore he takes the longest. So we'll go ahead and get him across right now. And get ready, there we go. Go ahead and get Olaf across now, since he doesn't take as long as Beliog, but he takes longer than Eric. I can probably get to that bubble, yep. There we go, alright. Much quicker. That dinosaur on the other side of the wall back there can be kind of tricky. You have to set the Vikings back some. You don't want it attacking you on that slope, otherwise it could probably get through your shield. And I'm not going to risk that. Gotta go up here and get the key to the door. Okay, try to get them into position real quick. Beliog's behind there, alright. Unlock the door and get behind the shield. And there we have it. Here is the most awkwardly placed enemy in this world. This Tyrannosaurus or dinosaur or whatever. Go, go, go. Okay, okay. Oh man, do I ever hate that dinosaur. It's really, really annoying. Take my word for it. He is extremely annoying to get by without being hit. You have to be really quick and then slaughter him with your sword. Or you could use Eric to get around him and then go get the smart bomb that's up ahead and use it, but that's a waste of a smart bomb in my opinion. Best to let Olaf take the lead so he can fetch any enemies out for us. I don't think that there are any more enemies on the ground down here. Nope. Go ahead and get everybody else caught back up now. There we have it. We don't have too much more to this stage. I think that this stage is probably also the longest one in this world, or time period, or whatever. There we have it. Got a key. Let's try to get that smart bomb. Wait for that dino to go away. Okay. Wait for better timing. There we have it. Whoa, okay. Ho-ho, alright. We shouldn't need that smart bomb for any other part. Coming up ahead, we can take all the monsters out one by one. Okay, we have to have him go up and over. Get the two of them down there into position. Then hurry up and unlock the door and get behind the shield. Alright. I believe there's this snail and then 2 more dinosaurs left to kill in this level. There should be 1 more dino. Yep, that was it. Time to get everybody to the exit. Now we all smell like swamp. Boy, do we need baths. Baths? Vikings don't need no stinking baths. We don't need no stinking Vikings either. Alright, we are now on the final level in this time period. Volcano VLCN. You have to head bash this first little flame trap thing. Okay, get ready to push that caveman a little more in there, but be careful as you try to keep the caveman cornered, because if they come out of their rolling thing, they can hit you through your shield if you keep walking towards them. 1 more arrow, we'll take that one out, and then we can get the key that we need to drain the lava. There we have it. Have Olaf block the fireballs from this flame trap. And go ahead and get Beliog and Eric on the ladder so that they can avoid them. We also meet a chick who got jailed up in this level. She doesn't look like she's wearing any clothes. I mean, I know that sounds perverted, but it really looks like she's butt naked except for something in her hair. You'll see here in just a moment. Switch over to Eric. Hello there. Thank you so much for saving me. To escape from this place, you must find the key and drain the volcano. Where's the key? You must go back down and bash your way into the volcano. Could you be a little more specific? I will use my psychic powers to drain the fireballs inside the mountain. Thank you for your help. That's what I'm here for. See what I mean about her, though? I mean, I'm not saying it's uber sexy and all that nasty stuff, but it's kind of weird. And go down here. We have 1 more caveman and then little hallway where volcanoes are raining down. And then we'll be at the warp to take us to the next time zone. Time period, whatever. Okay, I guess she turns the fireballs off in the traps too. Too bad she doesn't turn the ones off in the little hallway that we have to go through. Okay, bring Beliog down here. There we go, 1 more arrow. Alright, nice. I would recommend taking Olaf up there to that little hallway of fireballs first, because you have to push a block down. And Olaf can hold his shield above his head and protect him from the raining fireballs, so I'd say send him up first. Just take your time as you're going through here, though. Okay, now what I'd recommend doing is placing Olaf around the middle so that the other 2 can have a safe zone. Let Beliog be the first one to cross through this hallway, since he isn't fast and doesn't have any protection. There we have it. We got him out of the way. Time to get Eric over here. He's pretty quick, so he's the second easiest. Easiest is obviously Olaf, since he can protect himself. Go and go. Oh, okay. Time to bring Olaf down, then we'll have the prehistoric time period complete. Maybe there's a different way to get back home. Got any ideas, Olaf? Well, time's up. Well, that is it for part 2.